Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Very pregnant mom over here, Jamison, and I am excited to show you some new finds that I've gotten for Christmas, as well as incorporating things that I've already had. Really leaning into the winter greenery and the color red. Specifically, been trying to incorporate more deep red tones instead of like bright, vibrant red, but we're realistic over here, and we are using what we have as well as things that we've gotten new this year. And I don't totally buy brand new things. Money doesn't grow on trees. Plus, I like to have things come back year after year and make it a little bit nostalgic for my kids. But I was really excited for this centerpiece. I have a 3.5-year-old daughter, Josie, and a 2-year-old son, Jax, and I am currently 39 plus weeks pregnant, waiting on the arrival of baby number 3. And so having like a very big tablescape, a set table, is just not going to work for our current lifestyle. So I decided I was going to go to Hobby Lobby and find a bunch of picks that I loved and stems that I loved, and make a beautiful centerpiece, something that I can see myself also leaving out past Christmas, or at least using some of these greenery stems. I don't know how much of the red I will keep past Christmas, but I was really trying to find things that looked realistic, seemed like you could find on a tree in nature, and just kind of incorporate that into my decor. I feel like this is a really good seamless way that you can transition your Christmas decor into just winter decor. So I went to Hobby Lobby, I found this vase, and I just started pulling different stems and picks and seeing what I liked together and what would fit in this vase, and I am thrilled with how it turned out. I'm currently looking at it as I'm doing the voiceover, and I'm still just over the moon with how beautiful this is and how functional, because when we sit down to eat as a family, or you know, my kiddos are playing with Play-Doh or doing crafts, I can easily just take this vase, move it, and we've got a clean and open space to work with on our kitchen table. So a tip, if you don't like your stems or you're trying to bring new life into them, is to really get in there and open them up. I don't know if I was like hesitant because I didn't want to quote unquote hurt the stem, break it, or if I just was unaware of how much it really truly matters. Think about like your Christmas tree. If you've got one that's older like mine, you really have to get in there and work on fluffing it and kind of like floofing it up. The same goes for these stems. You really get in there, spread them apart, and look how full this vase looks. It does help that I was looking for a vase with a small opening so that you don't need as many stems, but I just think this turned out beautifully. On this side, you can really truly see the colors, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out. I think it's just a perfect splash of Christmas here in my kitchen. Now moving on to the mantle, I wanted to leave this and show you. I stacked my garland, and I think this so mattered. So I bought the one I'm manipulating on camera right now is a Real Touch Norfolk Pine garland that I bought from Kirkland's, and I have 2 of those. I bought those last year in July because those sell out so quickly, and this year I knew I wanted more, but I didn't necessarily want to pay that amount of money that I paid for these ones from Kirkland. So I found one that I really liked from my Texas home at Walmart. And it is so good. It looks real, feels just like the Kirkland one. I will say it's a little bit darker. The one from Kirkland's has a little more variation in the coloring. Next year, I'm going to put that garland on the other way. You can see how the branches are falling the wrong way, but I'm just too tired for that right now. So we ended up making it work. But by stacking it, it just makes it look so completely full and beautiful. I got these bells from Hobby Lobby this year. It's a perfect touch. I didn't know if I was going to keep them or return them because I did have a stack of 3 bells, but these were significantly bigger. And if I put the other bells on there, they just would have looked like a toy. It wouldn't have looked great. So I purposely tried to swoop this garland, and next year I'm going to make an adjustment and move the swoop over a bit so it's not like directly in the middle, because I feel like it almost looks like it just fell down a bit. But again, we're just rolling with it and gonna leave it as it is. I got these new stocking hooks from Amazon. Love them. Came in a pack of 6, and it's super subtle. I didn't want like, a reindeer or a star on top of the stocking holder. I literally just wanted like a hook, something to hold the stocking and to blend in, because I don't want the stocking holder to do any of the talking. I want the garland and the decor that I put up on my mantle. I envisioned getting gold taper candles stands for this side, but then I ended up really liking that gold nutcracker and the Christmas tree taper candle there. So I ended up returning those because, like I said, we're making what we have work. I still really liked what I put up there, and I think that the mantle turned out so cute. So as I'm putting up my tree right now and really getting in there and fluffing it up, I am just so worried I'm going to go into labor before I get all my Christmas decorations up and set. And so we're just rushing to get everything put up. And so it's not totally perfect this year, but I actually like my decorations so much more. I think I've hit like a really good point of accumulating decor, Christmas decor. I'm really leaning into what I like versus, what's popular. Of course, there's things that I buy each year, and there's things that are trendy that I love, but I think it's so important to keep some pieces that make your heart happy, make your kids happy, even if they're not like totally mainstream. So getting these lights on the tree, because no, I don't have a pre-lit tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and decorate it. So these were some of the picks that I showed at the beginning that I didn't use in my centerpiece, and I ended up putting them in my tree. I did not film all of my decorating of my tree, but I do have a short coming that you all will be able to see the final look of my tree. But we kept it really simple, really classy this year, I think. And by not stressing too much over the decor and just trying to get it up and make it a little bit magical, I think it turned out absolutely wonderful. And I'm so excited to live in this cozy space this holiday season. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Bye.